Do you jump out of bed the second your alarm rings, or do you hit the snooze button 5 times?
However you start your morning, our daily habits say a lot about us. Welcome back to the Daily English Loop, the podcast where we make learning English completely natural, easy, and a lot of fun. I'm Lisa.
And I'm Alex. Today, we have a topic that is incredibly useful for every English learner. We're going to talk all about our daily routines.
Oh, daily routines. That means we're going to talk about the normal things we do every single day, right? From the moment we wake up to the moment we go to sleep.
Exactly. It's a fantastic topic because absolutely everyone has a daily routine. It's the best way to practice using simple, everyday English vocabulary to talk about habits, times, and actions.
I love it. It's very personal and very real. But really quickly, before we jump into our day, if you want to improve your English with us every single week, please remember to hit that subscribe button for the Daily English Loop.
Yes, please do. And if you enjoy our friendly chats, click the like button on this video. Every single like helps our channel grow, and we really appreciate your support. All right, Lisa, let's start at the very beginning of the day, the morning. Are you an early bird, or do you like to sleep in? What time do you wake up?
I'm definitely an early bird. I have so much energy in the morning. My alarm goes off at 6 o'clock sharp.
6 in the morning? Wow, that's very early. Do you hit the snooze button and go back to sleep?
No, never. When my phone rings at 6, I open my eyes, stretch my arms, and I get right out of bed. I don't like to waste any time in the morning.
You're amazing. I'm the exact opposite. The morning is always a little bit of a struggle for me. I usually set my alarm for 7:30, but I always hit the snooze button. I like to stay in my warm bed for at least 15 extra minutes, so I finally get up around 7:45.
That's so funny. We're very different. So after you finally get out of bed, what's the very first thing you do?
Well, I walk straight to the kitchen. I don't even look at my phone yet. I need my morning coffee. I make a fresh pour-over coffee. The smell of the coffee beans is the only thing that really wakes my brain up.
Coffee is definitely your best friend. For me, the first thing I do is drink a large glass of warm water with fresh lemon juice. It makes me feel clean and healthy. After that, I go into the bathroom to wash my face. I splash freezing cold water on my face.
Cold water? That sounds like a shock, but I guess it wakes you up quickly. I wash my face too, but I'm a warm water guy myself. And then, of course, I brush my teeth.
Yes, brushing your teeth is an absolute must. I brush my teeth while I look out the window at the sky. After the bathroom, it's time to get dressed. Since I'm a university student, my clothes are pretty casual. I usually put on a bright sweater, some comfortable jeans, and my favorite sneakers.
Casual is the best way to go. Since I work from home, my style is even more relaxed than yours. I usually just wear a soft gray t-shirt and some comfortable sweatpants. I rarely wear hard shoes. I just wear warm socks around the house.
Working in sweatpants sounds like a dream. Okay, so we're awake, we're clean, and we're dressed. Now comes the best part of the morning, breakfast.
Breakfast. I'm always starving when I wake up. What do you usually eat to start your busy day, Lisa?
I like a very healthy and filling breakfast. I usually make a big bowl of oatmeal. I cook the oats with some almond milk, and then I add fresh berries, like strawberries or blueberries on top. It gives me a lot of energy for my classes.
Oatmeal with berries sounds very colorful and nutritious. I'm a little more traditional. I love bread. I usually toast 2 thick slices of bread and cover them with mashed avocado and a little bit of salt and pepper. It pairs perfectly with my hot coffee.
Avocado toast is delicious. So, after we eat our tasty breakfasts, the real day finally begins. It's time to leave the house, or in your case, stay in the house.
Right. Let's talk about the commute. A commute is the journey from your home to your workplace or school. Since you're a student, Lisa, How do you travel to your university?
I take the subway. I live in the city, so the subway station is only a 5-minute walk from my apartment building. I swipe my card, go down the stairs, and wait for the train.
Is the subway usually crowded in the morning?
Oh, it's completely packed. There are so many people going to work and school. Sometimes I can't even find a seat, so I have to stand and hold the rail. But I don't mind. I put my headphones on and listen to upbeat pop music to get me excited for the day.
Listening to music is a great way to ignore the crowd. My morning commute is much, much easier because I'm a freelance graphic designer. My office is inside my apartment. My commute is just a 10-second walk from my kitchen table to the desk in my living room.
I'm so jealous of your 10-second commute. No traffic, no crowded trains, and no rain. So when you sit down at your desk, what exactly do you do for your job?
It's a really fun job. I spend my day looking at my computer screens. I design a lot of digital artwork, but lately I've been spending most of my time designing YouTube thumbnails for different podcast channels.
YouTube thumbnails. That's so cool. You mean the little pictures that people click on before they watch a video?
Exactly. They have to look very interesting so people want to click them. I use a program called Canva for my image editing. It's a fantastic tool. For example, I often use Canva to make the background of a picture completely transparent. If I have a photo of a podcast host, I remove the background, make it transparent, and then put their face over a bright yellow or blue background. It makes the text really pop out.
That sounds like a very useful skill. You have to be very creative. My day is quite different. When I arrive at the university, I go straight to my classes. I sit in a large lecture hall with hundreds of other students.
Do you just listen to the professor, or do you have to talk a lot?
It depends on the class. In the morning, I just listen and take a lot of notes in my notebook. But I also work part-time as an English tutor for international students. So between my classes, I meet with my students in the library, and we practice speaking English together.
That's wonderful. You're helping people learn, just like we're doing right now on the Daily English Loop.
Exactly. I love talking to people, but talking and studying takes a lot of brain power. By the middle of the day, my stomach starts making noises. It's time for lunch.
Lunch is a very important break. What time do you usually eat your lunch, Lisa?
I usually eat around 12:30 in the afternoon. I don't like to spend a lot of money at restaurants, so I almost always pack a bento box from home.
A bento box? What do you put inside it?
I usually pack some white rice, some grilled salmon, and a little side salad. I eat it on a bench outside on the campus grass, if the sun is shining. What about you, Alex? You're already at home, so do you cook a big lunch?
Actually, no. I like to keep my lunch break very short so I can finish my work earlier. I usually just make a quick chicken and cheese wrap in my kitchen. Or if I need some fresh air, I'll walk down the street to the local bakery and buy a fresh sandwich.
Walking to the bakery sounds nice. It gives you a break from staring at your computer screen all morning.
It really does. It's important to rest your eyes. I also make sure to drink a huge glass of ice water with my lunch. Staying hydrated is a daily habit I try to keep.
Yes, water is so important. So after lunch, we both go back to our tasks. I go to more classes, and you go back to designing your YouTube thumbnails.
Right. I usually work until about 5 o'clock in the afternoon. Around that time, I start feeling a little tired and my eyes get heavy. How do you feel at the end of the afternoon?
I feel exactly the same. By 4 or 5 o'clock, my brain is full of information and I'm ready to go home. I walk back to the subway station and take the train back to my apartment.
When you finally unlock your door and step inside your home, what's the very first thing you do to relax?
Oh, I immediately take off my outside shoes and put on my fluffy house slippers. Then I change out of my jeans and put on some comfortable yoga pants. Just changing my clothes makes me feel instantly relaxed.
I know that feeling. Even though I work in sweatpants, I still like to step away from my desk at 5 o'clock. I close my laptop and I declare that the workday is officially over.
That's a good boundary to have. So, what do you do to get some exercise? You sit at a desk all day, so you must need to move your body.
I definitely do. After work, I put on my running shoes and I take my dog for a long walk around the neighborhood. We walk for about 45 minutes. It's a great way to clear my head and get some fresh air. Do you exercise in the evening?
Yes, I'm a very active person. 3 days a week, I go to a local gym and take a hip-hop dance class. It's loud, it's fast, and it's incredibly fun. I sweat a lot, and it completely removes all the stress from my university classes.
A hip-hop dance class. That matches your energetic personality perfectly. I'm sure you're a great dancer.
I try my best. After dancing, I walk home, take a long, hot shower, and then my stomach starts telling me it's time for dinner.
Ah, dinner, the last meal of the day. Do you enjoy cooking, Lisa?
I absolutely love cooking. It's one of my favorite hobbies. I like strong flavors, so I often cook spicy food for dinner. Last night, I made a huge pot of spicy chicken curry with potatoes and carrots, and I ate it with some warm naan bread.
Wow, spicy chicken curry sounds incredible. You're making me hungry right now. I have to admit, I'm quite lazy when it comes to dinner. Cooking for one person can be tiring.
So, what do you usually eat if you don't want to cook?
Sometimes I just order a pizza for delivery, but if I want to be healthy, I'll throw together a huge salad with spinach, tomatoes, cucumbers, and some grilled chicken. It takes exactly 5 minutes to make.
A salad is a very smart choice. When you eat your salad or your pizza, do you sit in silence or do you watch television?
I almost always watch television while I eat dinner. I like to watch documentaries about history or nature. It's my way of turning off my work brain. What about you?
I actually prefer to sit at my small dining table with no television. I listen to acoustic guitar music and just enjoy the taste of my spicy food. It's a very peaceful moment in my busy day.
That sounds very mindful and relaxing. So, after the dinner dishes are washed and put away, what happens next? We've reached the evening.
Yes, the evening is my favorite time of the day. It's my free time. I don't study and I don't work.
How do you spend your free time?
Well, since I love acoustic guitar music, I'm actually trying to learn how to play the guitar. I sit on my sofa and practice playing simple chords for about an hour. My fingers hurt a little bit, but it's so rewarding to make music.
That's a fantastic hobby, Lisa. I had no idea you were learning the guitar. You'll have to play a song for our listeners one day.
Maybe when I get a little better. How do you spend your evenings, Alex? Do you watch more documentaries?
Sometimes, yes, but I also really enjoy playing video games with my friends online. We put on our headsets, talk to each other, and play strategy games. It's a fun way to socialize without leaving my living room. And honestly, sometimes I also play around with some cool new technology.
Technology? Like what?
Well, since I designed those YouTube thumbnails, I like to experiment with AI tools. Recently, I spent an evening creating a very specific GEMS prompt. It's a tool that helps me generate new, creative ideas for images. I type in a description, and it gives me amazing visual ideas that I can use for my graphic design work the next day.
Wow, that's so modern. You're using artificial intelligence to help your art. That's fascinating.
It's very fun to play with. But eventually, my eyes get tired from the screens. When the clock hits about 11 p.m., I know it's time to start my bedtime routine.
11 o'clock is a good time. I usually start getting ready for bed a little earlier, around 10 p.m. I'm usually exhausted from studying and dancing.
What's your routine before you go to sleep?
First, I wash my face again, of course. Then I do a whole skincare routine with different lotions to keep my skin soft. I put on my favorite silk pajamas. Then I get into bed, turn on a small lamp, and read a physical paper book. I never look at my phone in bed.
Reading a real book is the best way to fall asleep. The blue light from phones keeps your brain awake.
Exactly. After reading a few chapters, my eyes close, I turn off the lamp, and I'm asleep by 10:30. What about your bedtime, Alex?
My routine is much faster. I take a quick hot shower to relax my muscles. I brush my teeth for the second time today. I put on a loose t-shirt for sleeping. I climb into bed, and I admit I usually scroll through social media on my phone for a few minutes.
Oh, Alex, you just said phones keep your brain awake.
I know, it's a bad habit I need to break, but I usually put the phone down by midnight, turn off the lights, and fall asleep very quickly. And then, a few hours later, the alarm clock rings, and the daily routine starts all over again.
It's a never-ending cycle, but it's our life. Wow, we just went through a whole entire day, from waking up to falling asleep.
We certainly did. And to all of our listeners, I want you to notice the English words we used today. We used very simple present tense verbs.
Yes, we said things like, I wake up, I drink water, I take the subway, I design pictures, I cook dinner, and I go to sleep.
These are the perfect building blocks for your English conversations. You can use these exact same simple sentence structures to describe your own life.
Absolutely. Talking about your daily routine is the easiest way to practice speaking because you already know the story. It's your own story.
That's very true, Lisa. Well, I think we've reached the end of our time for today's episode. This was a really fun and relaxing chat.
I agree, Alex. I loved hearing about your coffee, your graphic design work, and your evening video games.
And I loved learning about your early mornings, your university classes, and your new guitar skills.
To everyone listening, thank you so much for spending part of your daily routine with us here today. We hope this lesson helps you feel more confident in your English journey.
Yes, thank you all. And before we officially say goodbye, we have a fun little homework question for you to answer down in the comments section.
That's right. We want to read your English writing. Our question for you today is, what is the very first thing you drink in the morning?
Yes. Do you drink black coffee like me? Do you drink warm lemon water like Lisa? Or do you drink something completely different, like fruit juice or milk?
Please type your answer in the comments below. We love reading about your lives and your routines from all over the world. Don't worry about perfect grammar, just practice typing.
And one last reminder, if you haven't already, please subscribe to the Daily English Loop. We upload fresh, fun English conversations regularly, and we don't want you to miss out.
Thanks again, everyone. Have a beautiful morning, a productive afternoon, or a relaxing evening, wherever you are in the world.
Take care, keep practicing, and we'll see you in the next episode. Goodbye.
Bye, everyone. See you next time.